Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Special thanks to Skylar Cole for that lovely performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back, folks. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Grizzlies. With the playoffs fast approaching, they are well positioned at second place in the conference.
Right now for the Grizzlies, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
We figured that by this point in the season, they would have separated themselves from the pack. They've done that and more.
And we have a minute to catch up with our reporter. What do you have for us, Allie?
Ja Morant, a first-time All-Star in 2022. His teammates say he is the best point guard in the league. Morant said, quote, "I'm a very humble guy, but also confident. So I'll let my teammates continue to talk for me. I'll just do what I can do on the floor to prove them right." Brian, Coach Jenkins said, quote, "All he cares about is winning."
Indeed. Thanks, Allie. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Tillman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Boston, Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's White in at the one spot. Bane against Brown. Pass to Horford. Tatum a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The three ball. They get the rebound. Kick out to Brown. Now Horford from the arc. Brooks with the rebound. Here's Morant coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Tillman with a screen. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athlete's at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And here's Brown for 3. Drains the triple.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Outside Morant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Boston with the ball. After the basket by Memphis. Clock at 4. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
It was a narrow loss the last time they faced each other. A game they felt they should have won.
It could have gone either way, but unfortunately for them, they ended up on the losing side of that score.
Here's Tatum following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Williams a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum, and the jumper is good.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Into the lane. Jackson down low. Horford covering. Jackson can't get it to go.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Brown. And it's Bane with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
White against Morant. Shoots over White. Morant, no good. Boston trailing. Outside White. Outside Williams. Pass to Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive by Boston. And here's Brown for three. And he can't get that one.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. And seems really frustrated.
And Williams punches it home. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
I just hate seeing this, but no need to jump the gun. Let's see what it turns out to be.
Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Outside Morant. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Horford. White with a screen on Jackson. The kick out to White. The three is up. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Let's take a look at the numbers for Jaylen Brown.
And he's taken a small step back offensively. He really hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier on. He's lacking the intensity he had. He needs a new mindset and stop being passive and play with more aggressiveness.
Morant against White. To the paint. It's tipped. Here's Aldama. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
2 shots.
The first one falls. You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
And the Celtics making a change here. Williams is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Boston with it. 4-point game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Tatum against Brooks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
And look at Tatum getting aggressive inside, firing off his shot while drawing the foul.
That free throw no good.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Good on the second one. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum, his advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Boston again missing.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Bane. Brown with the steal. Down low. Here's Tatum, and a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 5 points.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Here's Brooks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
As for Dillon Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
So he gets them both.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Pass to Brown. Horford, a screen on Bane. Just 5 to shoot. There's Tatum with the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he's clearly not satisfied with the lead they have. Took it to the rack, it would not be denied.
Outside, Brown puts up a 3. Brooks with the rebound.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Nice D from Tatum. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got 6.
And we have seen Brown take more and more threes recently, becoming very confident in this shot.
To the middle. Here's Aldama. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Tatum passes to Horford. Outside White. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Using every bit of his toughness, White's able to convert through contact.
Now Morant. He has 7. Here's Aldama. Back to Morant. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Tatum. Now here's Williams from deep three-point range. And the Celtics another 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Jackson with it. Back to Bane. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Brown. In transition, here they come. And he lays it in. Give him 8 points now. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one.
Here's Tatum. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
An ascending superstar Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
Tatum at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark is checked in for Jackson. Williams comes in for Brooks. Kennard, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. And he can't hit the second. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Jones, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. And his first shot of the game, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Tatum passes to Brogdon. Back to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Clark up top. Pass to Jones. Now Williams, hounded by Tatum. 6 to shoot. Clark with a screen on Tatum. Williams passes to Clark. Oh, no good again that time. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. 9 points in the game. Inside. Here's Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Williams has got 5.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Over Tatum. That one a little long. And here's Boston. They're leading by 8. Here's Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. Tatum can't hit.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Outside Jones. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clark with a screen on Williams. Here's Jones. Clark, the pass to Kennard. And the 3 off target.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
And here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. From deep. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Memphis trailing here. Robert Williams out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Now here's Brogdon. Defense is right there. Conchar pulls it in. And Memphis shooting a nice 50% for the game. Left side Jones. Fades. And no good, trying to use the glass. Boston on offense. 6-point game. Pass to Pritchard. Back to Brogdon from deep three-point range. The shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Pritchard. Williams a screen on Jones. And here's Muscala for three. Boston, no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Now Jones. Here's Jackson. Takes a three. Buries it from 3. Jackson's got 9.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, the Celtics are handing the keys to the 2 J's, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. There have been growing pains, and even some question if the pair could coexist. But Brown said, quote, "The adversity will help us grow. As long as I'm on the same page with him and he's on the same page with me, we're all good." Brian?
Figuring it out, Allie. Thank you. 5 to shoot. Jackson the screen. Jones from outside. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Muscala. Back to Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Kept alive by Boston. And here's Muscala for 3. That shot is off. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Conchar. Pass to Jackson. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
And here's Muscala to stop the drought. And he lays it up and in. And the Celtics lead by 3. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Jackson down low. Muscala's on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You really get excited about Jackson's potential. The size, the agility, and the skill level to make an impact at both ends.
At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
He's already a skilled defender. But recently, Jaren Jackson Jr. has stepped up his game. He causes nightmares for shooters now.
And he's good on the second. So, Smitty, what do you attribute Jackson Jr.'s defensive growth to?
You know, B.A., I think a lot of it is his focus. He's keeping his eye on the shooters, but it's also just confidence. He's more sure of himself than ever.
Now here's White. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
Here's Brooks, trailing by 2.
The great positioning, the 7'1" wingspan. That combination makes Horford a dangerous shot blocker.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Up again. The Celtics shooting 34% thus far in this game. White, the pass to Horford. Pass to Brown. Here's the floater. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Clark on the take. White against Morant. Shot from 12. It's hauled in by White. Brown with it. Brooks defending. Brown against Brooks. Boston again missing. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Williams against Clark. Pass to Morant. Clock at 6. Bain with it. Fires the 3. Hauled in by Brown. All right, time for an injury report.
I have a status report from Memphis's head athletic trainer. They're doing everything they can as this looks like a collapsed lung. Obviously, we're all hoping for the best here. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Williams is checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr.
Bread and butter play. Morant and screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside, Williams. Outside, White. Horford, a screen on Morant. White for 3, and that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Morant against White. Clark with a screen on White. Here's Morant.
Oh, sweet move.
My goodness. As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Up top, Brown, guarded by Bain. A nice shot by Brown.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Outside White, right side Brown. Pass to Hauser. Now here's Horford, pounded by Morant. Outside Brown. Off target from 3-point range.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
And Williams punches it home.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Pass to Brown. Banked it in off the glass. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Now here's Clark. 14 points for him last game against Minnesota. Here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 3-point Boston lead.
Oh, nothing new for Horford. He knows how to score against tough coverage.
Outside Bain. Clark with a screen on Brown. The 3 from Bain. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Boston shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. The ball's knocked loose. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Dylan Brooks.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Memphis has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Here's Morant. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Such a wide open look. Brown's got 6 in the quarter.
A superb mid-range shooter. All Brown needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
Here's Morant. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Boston calls timeout. Williams is checked in for Boston. Jason Tatum comes in for Hauser. And Memphis also making a switch. Aldama's checked in. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Pass to Tatum. Screen by Horford. Takes a 13-footer. The shot that time not on target. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Grizzlies, Ja Morant, taking 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for White. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
6 on the shot clock. Brown can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Wednesday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz. Then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with Denver, they know just how important it is to see how they stack up against the top team in the West. I expect them to treat that one like a playoff game.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Pritchard's checked in for Boston.
Oh, just much more assertive offensively in the second quarter. He's putting pressure on this defense and earning trips to the line.
44 seconds left in the first half of this game. The kick out to Griffin. There's the triple. Brogdon from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Morant on target from about 13 feet. Morant's got 22 points.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Brooks against Tatum. Can they get it? And And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Grizzlies up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, guys. I'm joined with Coach Taylor Jenkins. What's the focus as you look forward to the second half?
Just ignite our pace. You know, everything starts with our defense. Can we pick up our activity? We got to get some stops. Got to keep them off the free throw line. You got to get out and run. They're showing a great crowd in the paint, but just trust the pass. Everyone's got to trust each other, get multiple actions, get some good looks, and hopefully they fall for us.
High expectations for Coach.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
Welcome. First up, let's look at the two guys who are each leading their respective teams through the first half. Shaq, did you enjoy testing your star power against other greats in the league?
Yeah, but no one can outshine me on the court because they were stars, but I'm a whole constellation.
Wow. That actually makes sense.
A scientific response from Dr. O'Neill, and gotta say, well done. Turning our attention to that first half for the Grizzlies. They find themselves in a close one.
And this is just beautiful basketball, poetry in motion. I mean, I think if they stay efficient, Ernie, in the second half, they'll pull away.
And now you have me wondering about poetry. Do you think Walt Whitman had a jump shot?
Maya Angelou did.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Aldama in at the 5 spot. Now here's White. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
And that one falls for Tatum. And so Tatum nails both of them. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Going inside. Oh, hammer it home.
Ooh, that hurt. Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Tatum passes to Horford. Now Tatum. Got it. Good job in the low post. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
The more strength Tatum puts on, the more effective he becomes, especially finishing through contact.
Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on White.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
And Morant drops them both. Boston trailing. third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. Now here's Brown. 14 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Becoming a star before our eyes, Brown's work ethic and desire to be great has transformed him into an elite talent.
And he makes the first. And both free throws good for Brown.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. White on the wing. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. White's got 8 points.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Morant against White. Shot from 12. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. This for the tie. There's Tatum with the 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Pass to Williams. Down low. Here's Horford. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 5 assists in the game. Timeout call. Memphis.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark comes in for Aldama. And it's Jones in for Morant. Here's Jones. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Jackson with a screen on White. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Horford. Off the left rim and out. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Dillon Brooks.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
And for people who didn't know about Derek White before last year's playoffs, they sure know about him now. He played big on the biggest stage.
It's amazing how much energy White brings to the floor, Grant.
You know, B.A., he has a passion for the game. He's tough, and he's very intelligent. He makes great decisions. He has all the tangibles you're looking for.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
Brown with it. He's picked up by Bain. Brown passes to Williams. White with it. Back to Tatum. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. Tatum's got 16 points.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Clark with the screen. Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Outside, Brown fires the 3. Can't get it to drop. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. On the break. Here's White. And it's blocked by Clark. Bain against Brown. Here's Jones. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
Yeah, and their team-first approach is another thing you have to like. And they've had great ball movement and are getting a lot of points off assists.
Muscala, he's checked in for Williams. Conchar, he's checked in for Memphis. Kennard comes in for Desmond Bain.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
White with it. He's got 9. Pass to Horford. Up and in on the layup. 6 points for him.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Jones against White. Clark with the screen. Jones, the pass to Clark. Kennard outside. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it out to Jackson. Let's go with a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Nice find by Luke. Shows good vision in both half court and in transition.
Pass to Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 9 points in the quarter. Memphis trailing here. Now here's Clark.
Blocking foul called on Derek White. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for White. Williams is checked in for Memphis. Now Jones. The kick out to Williams. Jackson with a screen on Muscala. Williams finds Jackson. And another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Jackson's got 17.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
Tatum from long range. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Defensively, they've had no answer for him this period. And he continues to stay aggressive.
On the wing, Conchar. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Here's Conchar. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Boston has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Brogdon, the pass to Muscala. Off the mark there with a 3. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Now here's Jones. The D's right on him. Pass to Conchar. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A three-point specialist like Kennard won't pass on a corner shot.
Williams against Williams. Here's Brogdon. The kick out to Williams. From deep. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Jones. Kennard outside. And here's Jackson, covered by Muscala. Jackson down low. Muscala's on him. Jackson can't get it to go. To the inside. Tatum. Back to Pritchard. Muscala, the screen. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. Here's Conchar. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Williams' shot is good.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
The Celtics have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Outside Tatum. Brogdon from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. Williams has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Jones. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
The young fella usually goes about his business, but on that play, it was a highlight reel from Jaren Jackson.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 21. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 6 assists in the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Brogdon against Kennard. Jackson with a screen on Brogdon. Tries a 10-footer. Kennard can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Outside Tatum. He nails it, and we're tied. Tatum's got 23 points.
After some misses in the first, he's making up for it now.
Outside Jones. For 3. Rebound Boston. Brogdon's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Tatum. Muscala the screen for the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
At the line, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Griffin, he's checked in for Boston. Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Conchar. And he makes both free throws. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Outside Morant. There's a screen. Pass to Aldama. Tatum with a steal. Griffin outside. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Here's Tatum. Clock at 6. Basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 28 points for the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum passes to Brogdon from deep three-point range. The long-distance 3 is buried. Brogdon's got 6 here in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And Williams punches it home.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Williams with the screen. Brogdon can't nail the jumper. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for Boston, doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's White in at the 1. That's the Boston 5.
Jaren Jackson Jr. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line.
That one's off. And the second free throw is good.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. Moran against White. Hauled in by Brown. The Celtics with the lead. Tatum with it. From 7 feet away. Here's Williams, and he converts the layup.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
The Grizzlies shooting 47% on this one, looking efficient. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by White. Morant with the bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Celtics shooting about 43% on this one. With the 10-footer, again Boston.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
White against Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 15 points here in the second half.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside White. Tatum against Brooks. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Brooks finds Morant. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And no good. The Celtics have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Brown passes to White. Pass to Tatum, beyond the arc. They get it back, and here's Horford. Second chance shot, tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Williams has gotten 4 this quarter.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Rejected by Brown.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Horford outside. Outside Tatum. White for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Now here's Brooks. Outside Bain. Shoots over Brown. And another miss by Memphis. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Grizzlies.
Brown finds Horford. Outside, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. There's Tatum with the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Tatum's got 37.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Morant, the pass to Brooks.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
First team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And Brooks drops them both.
There's a terrific intensity to Dylan Brooks' game. He doesn't hold back and exploits any weaknesses he can.
Now here's Horford. On the wing, Tatum. The three. Tries again. And it's laid up and in by Williams. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Outside Morant. Jackson, the screen. Shoots. Bang, no good. The Celtics have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. From 11 feet away. And too long on the shot. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Up top, White, pounded by Morant. Tatum from long range. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Chalk up 2 there. Morant's got 41.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Here's Tatum. Screen by Horford. Tatum with it. Jackson in his pocket. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Third personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Jason Tatum. At the line for 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Clark is checked in for Aldama. And so he hits both.
I love the intensity he's brought to the floor since halftime. In constant attack mode.
Morant against White. Morant with the slam!
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. White, the pass to Brown.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
At the line for your Celtics.
First one falls for him. Aldama's checked in for Memphis.
The line for 2.
And both free throws good for Brown. Memphis trailing here. Right side Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And Morant drops them both. And so it's Boston with it. And the Celtics call time here.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Aldama's checked in for Clark. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Celtics head coach was saying to the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. And the Celtics in possession here. They lead by 7. Pass to Tatum. Horford, a screen on Brooks. Here's Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Horford for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bane's got 7 rebounds in the game. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. 5 on the clock. Now Bane. 3-pointer. And another miss by Memphis.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
White finds Tatum. Williams with the screen. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Now here's Tatum.
I mean, as a defender, Jaren Jackson, he has it all. Quick to the ball, provides great rim protection, and he never gives up on plays.
Jackson with a screen on White. Here's Morant. Ooh, rejected by Horford. Jackson gets the bucket.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
White against Morant. White, the pass to Tatum. Over Brooks. Back to White. 4-3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 8 assists in the game.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Celtics with the lead. On the wing, Tatum. Morant against White. Finds the open look, and it's on target. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
While he's still developing, Derek White's greatest strength, in my opinion, is probably his versatility as a scorer.
Jackson with a screen on White. Here's Morant. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
They double-team Tatum. Back to Brown. White, the pass to Tatum. Floats one. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 12-point Boston lead.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Here's Morant. Denied by Tatum.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any part of the floor.
Now here's White. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Brown. Launches a 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And stolen by Brown. Stolen by Bane. Brooks against White. Outside for Morant. 1:43 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. 3-pointer Brooks. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Brown. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Williams' shot is good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
And he sinks the second.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Brooks. Jackson with a screen on Tatum. Brooks the pass to Jackson. Horford with the block. And they'll keep possession. Basket's good. There's 38 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brooks against Tatum. They double team Tatum. White for three. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Celtics, Robert Williams. At the line for 2 shots.
That free throw misses. He hits the second from the line. Jones against Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
4th team foul. Shooting from Memphis, Tyus Jones taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots. Here's Pritchard. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you all.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks, Jason. This team is on a roll. Plenty of energy on the sidelines. How much fun are you having out there?
Winning is fun. Hopefully we can keep it up, especially at home. We don't want to let our fans down. We got the best fans in the league. And they give us all the energy in the world. So, we appreciate that.
Doing it for the fans. Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.